Good afternoon, everyone. So I'm Miss Happy Baglari. I'm a clinical psychologist and an assistant professor of Assam Downtown University. Those who ever have joined, I hope you have known that why we are having this session today, why like, psychology field is so fascinating, why people want to understand the human behaviors and human minds. So today I will be basically talking about psychology and why the psychology is important and what are its career prospect and how you can psychology as a career you can take back and serve in the society. So psychology, we say that we study human behaviors. Okay, so human behaviors, we don't use any X-ray or CT scan machines. Basically, we try to understand the human behaviors by our observation. So our observation and the listening skills should be very strong. So that's what we learn or study in psychology, how you can make your observation skills stronger, listening skills more clear, so that you can understand human behavior. So here in Assam Downtown University, we have different faculty of studies. So among them, among the 9 faculty of studies, we have faculty of humanities and social sciences. So here in humanities and social sciences, in this faculty of study, we serve in one of the program as psychology. Okay, psychology. So in psychology, we basically have undergraduate in psychology, that is we call as BA psychology, and we have masters 2 program in masters in psychology, that is masters in applied psychology, and MSc in clinical psychology, and we also have diploma courses here. So in BA psychology, which is also say as UG psychology, so here when the student passed their 12th standard with 45% marks, one can take admission here. And basically this UG psychology or BA psychology, it's a 3 years course. Okay, so in student have to study here for 3 years, and in this 3 years they have to go for 6 semester. That means in 1 year one have to go for 2 semesters, like 2 semester in first year, again third and fourth semester in second year, and fifth and sixth in their third year. So here we have different subjects. In per semesters, you'll be getting different subjects in psychology, like introduction in psychology, foundations in psychology. Even we will teach you biopsychology, that is the studying human body of a human being, how your body and mind is connected. We all say that our body is the one we basically treat our physiological part, but our mind is also important. So here in psychology we try to focus on mind and your your body both. So physiological psychology, we have research and statistics. So here we will teach you different methods that can be used in psychology in doing research and even the statistics parts also. So here we have different faculties. We have 7 faculties here which are been specialized in different parts or the subjects in psychology. So each one of us have different expertise in psychology. Okay, and each semester one will be going for their field work or their internship, for the students to apply the practical knowledge, whatever they have gathered the practical knowledge here in the theories, they are going to apply there in the practical field. So in each semester one will be having their internship training slash field work, so where they can apply their practical knowledge. Okay, and even more fascinating part is that we each semester we have this uh, Coursera, that is one of the course that is taken up by the different international universities. So here, when you will take up this course, you will be studying different papers in Coursera, where you will be getting the international degree, where you don't have to pay anything if all the financial part is taken up by the universities. Okay, so that is one of the very fascinating part. So each semester you will be having this Coursera additionally with your psychology paper, and you have different other papers also that will be taken up by the different faculties of the different programs. Such one sociology paper you will be having, such like that English you will be having. So it's a combination of all this parts, so you are not left behind with only with the psychology, but you will be getting knowledge from the different parts. That is also important as your UG course to grow up. Okay, with that we have scholarships also. So university, this Assam Downtown University provides a very fascinating scholarship that I will be telling you one by one. So here, for meritorious students will be getting, so whosoever have scored 95% and above in their 12th standard will be getting 100% scholarship. Okay, and those students who have scored 90% to 94.9%, they will be getting 100% getting 50% scholarship from the Assam Downtown University. And again, who have students who have scored 80% to 89.9% from their 12th standard will be getting 25% scholarship. Isn't it fascinating for you to come to Assam Downtown University and study this psychology course or any other course? Okay, and even for the students who have certificates with art and culture, if they have in the national and the international level, they will be having 100% scholarship. And again, with the state level certificate, if they have, they will be getting 50% scholarship, and district level will be 25% scholarship. Likewise, with the art and culture, we have with the sports also, it's isn't it, it's necessary for you also. So with that, the national and international level, who those who have good got certificate at the national level or the international level will be getting 100% scholarship, and with the state level will be 50% scholarship, and district level and NCC certificate holder will be getting 25% scholarship. So all of this are being taken care of by Assam Downtown University for the students who are willing to study here and grow with their other parts. Okay, and for specially abled also, they will be getting a 50% scholarship on total semester's fees is provided to all specially able students. So we are not leaving behind any one of you. So we are taking care of the specially able also. They are going to get a 50% scholarship on the total semester fee. So whatever semester fee you will be having for first semester, if you're having 40,000 rupees, if their university is taking, that means this specially able will be getting a 50% scholarship. That means 20,000 the students have to pay. Okay, so we are not leaving behind any one of you. So for AdtU alumni, we will be getting 100% scholarship on the last semester fee is provided to the alumni of the Assam Downtown University. That means who are going to study for their PG course for MA Psychology or MSc Psychology, they will be getting 100% scholarship on the last semester fee. That will be your fourth semester. Okay, that I'm going to repeat once again. In the fourth semester, you will be getting 100% scholarship. Okay, suppose now you have passed out with your BA Psychology. You are can go for competitive exams also. Our university or the syllabus have prepared in such a way so that you can prepare for other competitive exams also. Suppose you are preparing for a national level, suppose UPSC. So if you are preparing for competitive exams such as UPSC, so you can take up the psychology as one of your main paper. So our syllabus is prepared in such a way so that the most part is being covered here. Okay, as and teachers are also specialized in those parts, so it will be taken care of it properly. And if you are want to go for your CDS exam, SSB, all these are as a psychology in the psychology syllabus it is been covered, so it will be very beneficial to all the students. Okay, so again I'm coming back to your postgraduate course. So as we offer postgraduate course also, MA Psychology and MSc Clinical Psychology. For MA Psychology, MA in Applied Psychology, so you one can be bachelor, one can get a bachelor's degree from any background. You can be from any background from your bachelor's degree. Suppose you have taken BA Sociology, you can take up here admission in MA Applied Psychology, but you have to have a 50% marks in your UG. Okay, if you are from science background also, you can come up for MA Applied Psychology. If you want to study psychology, you want to become a psychologist, you can take up this MA Applied Psychology with a 50% in your UG course, and it will be basically of 2 years, and it will have a 4 semester. That means in 1 year you will have 2 semester, and the second year again you have to have the 2 semester, the total up to 4 semester. Okay, again those whatever scholarship I said to you is also applicable to this MA Applied Psychology course. Okay, and even we have different clubs here, like music clubs we have with the subjects, we have music clubs also, different clubs like singing club and all those journal clubs, all these things so that your extracurricular activities are also being taken care of. So we are not going to leave behind any of them. All the things are being taken care of by Assam Downtown University. And for the MSc Clinical Psychology, we have to have UG Psychology. You need to have UG Psychology. The background should be psychology. You should not have been from any background, but you have to either do BA Psychology or BSc Psychology. So you should be clear up with the basic foundations of psychology, so you can studied a higher paper, specialized paper in MSc Clinical Psychology. So difference that I will be telling of MA and Applied Psychology basically will be, so in MA Applied Psychology, you will be studying different uh, specialization. Suppose in counseling psychology also you'll be studying, organizational psychology also you'll be studying, and bit about some bit about clinical part also will be studying. But in MSc Psychology it will be pure of the clinical background. Okay, but if you study for MA Applied Psychology, you are not going to leave behind. Okay, you'll be taken care of that also. Suppose you have passed with MA Applied Psychology, you can go for your other competitive exams. Suppose your UPSC, which I said here, you will be more specialized now for with the subject. So you can go for applying for your UPSC exam and taking psychology as the main course. I myself belong from a clinical psychology background. I myself have taken MA psychology, but in that I was studying all the papers of psychology. But here in the clinical, one good part is that you will be studying neuropsychology, your brain, which is also as a part of, it's very important. Okay, your mind and behavior is all synchronized together. Your body is not going to behave if your mind behave properly, if your mind, if your brain is not going to function properly. So all these connections are being studied in clinical psychology. Okay, so we will be having physiological psychology where your hormones and all these are being studied together. And even you'll be having field work. So whatever theoretical knowledge you have gained in your clinical papers, you are now going to apply in your internship or the field work, where you will be going to work there with the different clients, or we say as a patient, or they will be your subject. Maybe when we do practical, we say as a subject, we'll be doing different tests with them, psychological tests, which will be each year are being taken together with your theory paper. Suppose you have one paper as a personality psychology, you are studying different personalities of the human beings, different theories of human beings and different disorders. So we say in psychology as a personality disorder, that you'll be studying, and that disorder. And now we are human, we are tend to do sometimes bias, errors are there. So we have developed different psychological tests which are being standardized and which will be used in your practical, which we will teach you how you can apply those scales or the psychological assessments to the different client subjects, or we say sometimes patients when they come to hospital, so that you can apply those and you can come with the correct result, so that you can say that this person falls under this kind of personality disorder or this kind of intelligence. All these are been, your syllabus is prepared in such a way, so all will be taken care of. I am going to repeat once again that it's all going to be taken care by the syllabus, and the syllabus are being prepared by the different expertise. Okay, and then one more thing is, for your applied psychology, some of the papers are same with the clinical paper, but mostly this the subjects will be applied when we compare with the clinical parts. Okay, so again we have with this UG PG course, we have another course that falls under lifelong learning. Okay, there also we provide different diploma courses and certificate courses. So one diploma course that we provide is psychological counseling, diploma in psychological counseling. Okay, so this course you can take up after doing your PG in psychology, post graduation in psychology. That can be either your MA psychology or your MSc psychology or MSc clinical psychology, MA applied psychology, whatsoever, but you have to be in background or post graduation in psychology. So this is a 1 year course. Since it's a diploma course, it will be of 1 year course. And here I myself teach some of the papers here. So after doing this or taking up this course, if you successfully pass this course, you are going to become one of the certified counselor. So you are will be able to work in different organizations or different NGOs as a counselor, certified counselor. Okay, so here in this course, you will be basically teaching your both theories and again with the practical, but mostly some of the counseling papers, specifically focus on the counseling papers and some part of psychological disorders also, which is also important to know in terms of treating this patient subjects or client. Okay, if you know this disorders, then only you can provide some of the counseling skills. Okay, so your hands-on training are being provided here in this course with your theoretical knowledge. Again, some of the certified course or certificate course are also we are running here. So one of the certificate course that I will be telling you is understanding human strength. Okay, so we understand, we as a human being have different pros and cons. We have positivity and negativity, both we have. And some, and we should not only be focusing on the negative part, we should be also be focusing on some of the positive parts as a human being. Okay, we all know that we are not a genius person all the time. We have some of the negativity in us. So why should we too much focus on those negative parts? Can we focus on the positive, be it a 1%, 99% negative also, but be it a 1%, why not that we focus on this 1% and build up it as a strength. Okay, so here in this course is understanding human strength. So human strength, we have different strengths with us. And here in this course, we basically teach you how you can understand your own strength by focusing on the positive parts, not only focusing on your negative, that is the cons, okay, or the demerits. Let's all focus on this, your positive parts, and how you can build up your strengths, and through your strength you can cope up with the different problems. Okay, so with this, I'm going to say the psychology as a field is very fascinating, and you can apply different in the different field. This psychology is how helpful, and different now branches are opening up, and this different courses are also opening up. They are going to tie up to, they are being tied up together, and they have taken up this course as one of their papers. So here in Assam Downtown University, also in the Department of Engineering Physiotherapy, we teach psychology. In there, we only say that we human being need to focus on intelligence. Why not on the emotional intelligence? We all are human beings. We have some part of emotion. Why should we not focus on our emotions? Why should not we feel those emotions? How these emotions are important as a human being? Those are also been taught in your positive psychology, or one of the paper that's understanding this one, happiness and psychology. This pair is being taught in one of the papers here in engineering also. So that's why you can see this how important the psychology field, different branches are taking up the as a paper as a psychology, and understanding human behaviors, how important that is. Okay, so here, does anyone have any questions, any queries since the career guidance talk? So I would be very happy to take up any of the question that you have. Any queries anyone have? I'll be very happy to take up any of the queries. With this again, I'm going to continue this your MSc psychology, MSc. So nowadays, we see that huge kind of problems are coming up, and then this psychology is important. So after doing your PG courses, what can you do? What are the career options that are being opened up? After your MA psychology, MA applied, or any post graduation degree with psychology, you are as a main paper, okay, not your as a pass course, but it should be your main paper. You can become a psychologist. You can say once yourself as a psychologist, but psychologists will not have a license to practice. You need to work under someone who has a license. But again, to get a license, you have to do your MPhil in clinical psychology. That is not MPhil in psychology, but MPhil in clinical psychology. With this 2 years course, you will become a clinical psychologist. You are a certified clinical psychologist with a license. You'll be getting a license to practice as a psychotherapist. You can do different psychological assessment. You will be having a license to do that, to certify someone to as or diagnose someone with a psychological disorder, and with different skills that you can use. Okay, so with this you will become a certified clinical psychologist with your license. Okay, and sometime people can do 1 year course also, that is we say as postgraduate diploma in clinical psychology, that is PGDCP, postgraduate diploma in psychological counseling. That is a 1 year course, okay, that doesn't have any semester, but is a 1 year course where you will be called as associate clinical psychologist. So you will be writing yourself as a clinical psychologist, and within bracket you have to write it associate there. So there you will be basically getting all the practical courses there. You will be getting a practical courses there. But when you do MPhil in clinical psychology, it is both of research and your practice. Okay, if you're full-fledged clinical psychologist, you don't have to write associate there. That's a 2 years course that RCI is running. That is the Rehabilitation Council of India. So we have different Council of India, suppose Medical Council of India. So, but in clinical psychology, we have Rehabilitation Council of India. That is stands for RCI. Okay, the head office is in New Delhi. And some people, so here I said both research and your practice. So you are already, after completing this MPhil in clinical psychology, if you want to go for your further research program, suppose in PhD in clinical psychology or PhD in psychology or whatsoever in psychology, but PhD, that directly you can enroll yourself, but you don't have to do a 6 months course work there, because you have already done your coursework in MPhil in clinical psychology or MPhil psychology or whatever. But you don't have to do this 6 months course. You can directly, or sometimes you will not be allowed to do give entrance exam also. Directly you can go and sit for it. Okay, that you can do, and research you can continue with that. So these are all the add-on benefits to psychology. Now we can see this DRDOs, this Defense Research Developmental Organization, also opening up different job opportunities for psychology program after your masters. Directly, if you're cleared with your net exam, JRF, or your GATE exam, you can directly enroll, directly apply there for a job. There, a scientist job comes up. Every year there is a job that comes up for DRDO. Under DRDO, it will be DIPR, Defense Institute of Psychological Research. There you can go, and there you can apply for your job with, but you have to clear your net exam or JRF or your GATE exam with good percentage. That has to be taken care of, not only with the master's degree. Okay, that's also you can do. And even IITs, different IITs have courses under humanities as a psychology. There also directly you can enroll yourself for PhD. Not directly, but you may have to give your entrance exam. It depends on the criteria in different IITs that you can check up. So we have different opportunity, ample opportunity, so to say, in the field of psychology. In the NGO you can go and work. That's all are very fascinating field that are being coming up in psychology. Anyone have any questions till now? Any question, any queries that you want to know about psychology, not only about Assam Downtown University, but as a whole in psychology, if you want to know, that I will be happy to answer all your queries. Any queries anyone have regarding psychology, regarding Assam Downtown University in psychology, here in as a subject, what we are teaching or whatever in psychology? I'm very happy to answer all of you. If there is no queries, everything is very clear. So I think I can end up this session. Thank you, everyone.